You don't set out to be a martyr, and you don't wake up thinking that the world will carve your name into stone. Mahsa Amini, she didn't want to be famous. She just wanted to be a young girl and live. But in a world where being a woman is already a form of resistance, being free becomes a threat. And when she died, something else was born, a fire that the country of Iran and the world could no longer ignore. Mahsa Amini was a 22-year-old young woman from Iran, from a group of people called the Kurds. And her Kurdish name was Jina, which translates into live or life. When she was in Iran, and specifically in Tehran, the capital, she was arrested for improperly wearing the headdress formerly known as a hijab. And she was arrested by the secret police. She died in custody 3 days later. Now, the official reports say that she died from a heart attack and a stroke, but the autopsy says different. She likely died from police beatings. Again, her real name was Jina, which means life. And the irony here is cosmic because they tried to erase her and they just made her eternal. Following her death, some of the biggest protests erupted in Iran, the biggest since the revolution in 1979. In this protest, women burned their hijabs, they cut their hair, and young women, girls, faced the riot police with nothing but their fists and stones and their voices. Men and young boys also stood beside them, and some died right beside them. This wasn't about modesty, it was about memory. And it's about the right to exist without permission. To paint some of the brutality the riot police showed, they used live ammo on the citizens, they did arrest, they killed children, they did nationwide internet blackouts, they silenced the media. But again, this resistance spread like smoke, and it spread to the universities, the streets, and even the schoolyards. They tried to cut off the head of this movement, and it grew just 1,000 more. This inspired protests all across the world. Places like Paris, New York City, Berlin, London. If you guys, some of you guys recall, you see hashtags with Mahsa Amini, women, life, and freedom. And finally, the Kurdish identity spoke aloud, and a new Middle Eastern feminist movement was born. And it was born through blood and fire. The West sold empowerment with lipstick, but these girls in the East, they carried it with scars. Mahsa is not just Iran. She's every woman who's ever been silenced, objectified, marginalized, and erased. She's the Afghan girl banned from school. She's the Syrian refugee girl searching for a home. The woman who said no in a culture that demands a yes. And again, bravery isn't loud. Sometimes it looks like a girl walking to a city and just refusing to cover her hair. So you want to talk about strength? Strength is marching through a storm with nothing but your name and your spine. Strength is being told, stay silent, do as you're told, and answering no. Jina Amini didn't want a movement. She just wanted to live. But she became a symbol, a spark, and that spark became a fire. So I have a message to the women of Iran. You are warriors. And your bravery is the living memory of the great Persian people, the descendants of Cyrus the Great. The world may try to silence you, but your blood carries the echoes of kings who freed slaves and broke empires. And that fire still burns. And again, I leave you guys with always remember to lift more, eat more, rest more, love more, care more, and hate less. Thank you.